Brendan, can I have your reaction to tonight's match?
Yeah, but we want it better. It didn't quite go for us how we would have planned, but we're still very much in the tie. And as I said, we defended okay. I was disappointed with the first half. We didn't start the game with the belief and the intensity that we would want, and we looked like we were waiting on the game too much. Weren't moving as a team, not intense enough. So all the things that we wanted to be. Second half was much better, but just lacked that little bit in the final third of the pitch. So, but as I said, I've been here before. 3-0 with Rosenborg, went away and played really, really well and got into our next round. So, we're more than capable of going there and winning the tie. But it would have been nice to take an advantage with us.
What in particular would you like to see more of, and what will be a tough journey aside from a tough match itself when you arrive in Kazakhstan?
Yeah, well, I think the intensity to want to win the game. We were waiting on the game, we weren't creating the game, and it looked like for some it was a little bit of a blur in the game. We were running into spaces that we never would, and we were hesitant and not fluid. And in the first three games of the season, in particular our last game here, the fluency was really good. So we looked like we didn't quite have the connections in the team. So that's definitely one thing. And two, just being able to show that little bit of extra finesse and touch in the final third that allows you to get your goal.
And have you seen enough tonight to believe that we're more than capable of going and getting that victory?
Yeah, but I don't think we can play any worse than in the first half. I think second half we're much better. Of course you're going to have little moments, but in the main we could dominate the game, dominate the ball. They're a team that are set up well, organised well, they press in those moments. But we just need to have that belief, especially when we arrive into the final third of the pitch.
You could do without another headache tonight, but the injury to Alistair Johnson didn't look great. Is there anything you can tell us about that at this moment in time?
No, it looked like a hamstring, and obviously just seeing Ali afterwards with his crutches. So yeah, shame for him. He started the season very well, but it looks like a hamstring. Yeah.
And at this stage, it's thick and fast. There's a very important league match on Saturday. It's a pick-me-up chat tonight, I suppose, and preparing everyone for Saturday.
Yeah, well, that's what we said. We can't think about Tuesday. An important game here now on Saturday. We'll make changes. We have to have the freshness in the team for Tuesday. But yeah, we'll go into that game looking to get the 3 points, get the fluency back in the team again, and then we'll be off on Sunday for a long trek, but hopefully a rewarding one at the end.